What is your understanding of the quote, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form"? Now, before I tell you how I understand that quote, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form," I would like for you to maybe pause the video and sit and look at something and keep repeating, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form." And close your eyes and then hear all the sounds around you and keep repeating, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form." And then start to notice what happens, because it's really pointing to something very, very important. So let's split it up. When we say form is emptiness, we're not talking about nothingness. We're not saying that there is no tree, there is no earth, there is no ocean, there is no universe, there's no nothing. The form is emptiness, emptiness is form. It's not talking about that there's nothing. It's not talking about nihilism in any way. It's saying that form is emptiness. It's reminding us of that anything is empty of a self. It doesn't have an inherent nature on its own. So form is emptiness. The plant is not a plant. Like I said a million times during all the lessons in the curriculum. Whatever label you attach to it, it's just a label. It's not the real deal. It's not the real thing. So look out your window. Form is emptiness. Whatever you say, you see. That's a tree, that's a cloud, that's a house, that's a dog, that's a car. It's not, though. That is a label you're attaching to it. The individual components of a car or a table is like we also talked about. When does it stop being a car? How many things can you remove until it's not a car anymore? And then you have all the individual parts lying out on the ground. Is that a car? It's not. It's individual components. So form is empty of an inherent self, of an inherent nature, of anything that you can limit it to be within your understanding. 10th fetter is reminding us constantly that we do not know. And the other part of it, with emptiness is form, I always felt that the Buddha was talking about E equals mc squared. You know, that an hydrogen atom has less mass than the combined mass of the proton and the electron. We only know the world through our 5 senses. We only know what we see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Whatever thought you attach to it is about a thought. It's not about what it actually is. But whatever the world is, it's so much more than just what you can see, hear, smell, taste, touch. The individual parts become something else. If you look at a flower, the flower is not just a flower. The flower is seed and soil and rain and sunshine. It's so much more. And smelling a flower is a you that started out as egg and sperm, grew into, an appreciation of a scent. So explaining what a flower is impossible. It's so much more than its individual components. So we could just shorten the Heart Sutra, emptiness is form and form is emptiness, into saying that full of everything but empty of self-nature. But as I spoke with Todd about it earlier this morning, and he pointed out that in that dualistic, that doubleness, that negation that is in it, that form is emptiness, emptiness is form. We're reminded that we can't attach anything to either. We can't believe that we know everything just by knowing the one. Form is emptiness. I get that one now. Emptiness is form. Okay, I get that one now. Combined, it reminds us of being humble to whatever we think we know is. It's the 10th fetter again. That we do not know. We're very, very limited in our experience of what is. So to combine this with the 6th fetter, if there is a subject that is experiencing an object, you need to look into the assumed inherent self and inherent nature in the subject and dissolve that. And the same you do with whatever object you look at. You need to dissolve the inherent nature of that object. There's no inherent self in it. You need to look at all the individual parts and let go of all assumptions that you have of that. And in that space, you have the full emptiness. So it's not nothingness at all. It's not nihilism in any way. It's allowing things to be as they are.